Hi everyone, welcome to the session. Hello, Suparshwa. Thank you for joining the session.
Hello, sir.
Hello. So, everyone, like this will be the first session where we are going to have the mentorship. And for this session, mentor is Suparshwa Patil, who has been goclasses complete course enrolled student also, and who has, I think, Suparshwa, you're currently in IIIT Hyderabad, right? You're studying at IIIT Hyderabad, right?
Yes, yes, of course.
So yes, so Suparshava is currently studying at IIIT Hyderabad, and he is the best person to guide you about PGEE examination. He has already got AIR 35, so he will be guiding you that how to prepare for PGEE, like how to prepare even like more focus for the aptitude and for the technical part. So he will be also sharing his experience about PGEE. So how do so Prasova, you have something in the mind to tell, or should we directly take doubts from the students? Or maybe you can start. You can first share your experience and your strategy that how to crack the examination. We can start
Yes,
with that.
sir. Basically, I have listed a few points related to
Okay.
aptitude and technical section, like
Okay.
which all parts to focus first, if not covered yet, and related to aptitude part. Firstly, I would like to share that things, then later we can take the doubts.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Please proceed.
Yeah, just let's see.
So meanwhile, if anyone has any doubt, you can keep on commenting in the chat box. So we and I and Super Sova will be reading all the comments that you are posting in the chat box, and we will be replying to every single doubt. So you can keep on asking in the chat box if you, meanwhile, if you have any doubt or anything you want to discuss. So I can see that around 40 students have joined this session. So maybe some more might be watching this session as a recorded session later, because this session will be recorded, and any session that we will be taking will be recorded, and you can even watch it later on whenever you want it. Okay. So but it is best to watch, or best to take use of these sessions by joining live, because these are the non-technical sessions where the mentors will be guiding you. So it is better to join them live, and you can ask your doubts, because if you're joining them live, right? So Ayush is saying that I have prepared for gate DA and it didn't go well. So which topics should I cover for PGEE? I have knowledge on DSA and MES for now. So I used you from the syllabus you can see that most of the subjects are from GATE computer science background. So you obviously you have to, your advantage will be that you don't have to much prepare for the engineering mathematics probably. You obviously you have to revise the engineering mathematics, but assuming that you have prepared well for engineering mathematics already, then you should be more focusing on the core computer science subjects. Probably like you can study operating systems and other computer networks and other subjects which are there in the PGW syllabus. And I think discrete mathematics is also there, so you can study based on the syllabus, because you have lot to cover. And based on that you can just choose that what are the things that you can cover in the remaining time. Yes, so
Yes. Is my screen visible, sir? The thing which I have shared.
yes, it is visible, but it is basically I mean not fully coming on the screen somehow.
So,
हाँ हाँ, अभी अभी आ रहा था, मतलब like just before you stopped sharing it was coming fully on the screen. Yes, please.
yeah. Basically, from all your doubts which I encountered through the group and other ones, I have listed down few points related to aptitude and technical section. So yeah, let me first discuss those. Generally, as you know, guys, that the paper will be consisting of two sections, general aptitude and subjective paper. Firstly, each session will have 90 minutes each. You can't switch between two of the sessions. Firstly, you need to cover the aptitude part, then the technical part. Aptitude part will most probably have 40 questions, means it has 40 questions. And the subjective part will have 50 questions, from which the 40 will be of the means mix of other subjects, and last 10 questions will be specifically related to engineering mathematics and I think linear algebra. Yeah, that's it. And each question in both aptitude and subjective paper will carry 25% of negative marking. So yeah, that's it. Basically for aptitude, see, firstly, if you are not aware or you haven't practiced aptitude yet, or you are not aware about the concepts, first try to learn those concepts. I think I've learned those from Go classes itself. Those videos were very insightful. Uh, Try to learn those tricks, intuitions behind each topics, the formulas related to those topics. And once you are done with those topics, try to solve gate PYQs from all the branches. I preferably, I means, I personally preferred the Arun Sharma level 1 questions. And if you want to practice more, you can go with the level 2 questions too, but generally it's not recommended. Arun Sharma level 1 questions of all the topics plus gate PYQs are more than enough. And also test series questions are also good. After solving a test, you can upsolve the test again. Try to identify those areas where you lack and try to solve more questions related to that particular area in order to improve in that particular area. So yeah. And other thing I would like to mention that basically I followed this above strategy, like following the gate PYQs first and then Arun Sharma and along with the test series. But a few of my friends here in the Triple IT, I also asked them what was their strategy. They told that the gate series, the gate PYQs plus the test series aptitude questions were enough for them to learn the concepts. They were trying to learn the concepts through test series itself, means attempting the test series first. Then, if they encountered any new topic or some different kind of question, they learn those concepts from test itself. So yeah, depending on the thing which you are comfortable, you can select any of the strategy. Yeah, also R.S. Agarwal is also another good book. I mentioned Arun Sharma here because I referred it. Yeah, and also I would like to mention that probability and try to cover probability and PNC uh, PNC based formulas and logics also for aptitude part, because basically this can be directly asked into aptitude, means it won't be that complex, but yeah, like how many possibilities are there, that kind of questions, and what are the chances, that kind of questions can be easily asked, or it can be basically a part of a particular question like a sub problem, where it can be helpful for you to solve that particular question. And yeah, there were many doubts related to reading comprehension. Yeah, basically the last year I think there were two main questions with having means two passages of reading comprehension, with each passage having around four or five questions. Yeah, so basically the resources for reading comprehension, you can find the reading comprehension on Gate Overflow. And also, I think Hardik mentioned the another site like Test Prep Review. If there is another website having reading comprehension and you find it suitable, then it also works. And yeah, another thing is, yeah, basically don't waste your lot of time on the same topic. Means I will be solving all the questions, each and every question. Don't go with that strategy. Uh, Solve a particular topic until you feel confident in that particular topic. While solving those questions, try to solve different kinds of questions. so that you get familiar with the different ways the questions can be asked from that topic. Yeah, and try to cover more topics as possible instead of sticking or wasting a lot of time on the same particular topic. Yeah, that's it for the aptitude part. And yeah, for technical part, I'm listing down this few topics from each subject, which I feel there will be definitely questions from those topics. But yeah, if you, I would like to specifically mention that if you have covered these particular subjects for GATE or any other exam, please try to revise the whole subject. Don't rely on this topic because even if one or two different question comes from the other than the topics which I mentioned here, it will be really helpful for you because as you have already covered it for a gate and it won't take much time to revise this again. But if you haven't covered a particular subject for a gate or as of now, you can first go with these topics and learn those topics. And after covering these topics, while solving the test series, if you encountered a question from any different topic under in that subject, then you can just learn it while giving the test itself. Means after the test, you can just absolve it. Yeah, basically from discrete maths, I think propositional logic, set theory, and combinatorics. It won't be that difficult uh, for these topics. And for the graph, the questions won't be that difficult, but the standard or the basic knowledge of a graph, basic knowledge about each terminology would be enough. Just have clarity in those. And for the digital logic, the Boolean algebra, sequential circuits. Oh,
Yes, yes.
uh, yeah, we have covered till digital logic. For C programming, data structures, and algorithms, I would suggest to cover everything in the GATE syllabus because the syllabus itself is small. It won't take much time. And try to solve the previous year GATE PYQs. It is more than enough for these three subjects. Yeah, and I would like to mention that these subjects are like scoring. You can easily cover and you can easily means guarantee marks from these subjects. And for DBMS, I would like to mention that on the PGEE website, they have mentioned that they will be asking only functional dependencies and SQL. But yeah, apart from studying these two topics, I would like to suggest that also try to learn the topics like transaction management and indexing. Sorry. For the last year, I think they asked one topic from transaction management. So yeah, it would be really helpful if you cover these two extra topics along with the those two mentioned in the syllabus of PGEE. Yeah, for CN, the network layer, transport layer, and the standard questions of application layer are basically important. There will be definitely one questions from each of them. If you have time for data link layer, you can definitely also study the data link layer. Uh, and yeah, for operating system, basically paging. Within paging, the multi-level paging is one of the important topics. There will be definitely one or two questions related to paging. And yeah, process synchronization and deadlock is another important topic. Uh, and yeah, the standard numericals related to scheduling algorithms and page replacement algorithms and questions related to those. Yeah, there will be questions related to those, related to scheduling algorithms and page replacement algorithms. For these topics, I think the gate PYQs are also more than enough uh, for these topics. And yeah, related to operating system and the other subjects like algorithm and those. the questions won't be that difficult, but yeah, they'll definitely test your concept clarity. Means like gate, these subjects like operating system can have questions which need more of solving. But yeah, in PGEE, it won't be that case. It will be strictly a direct question which tests your conceptual clarity, or you can solve that particular question within few steps for these technical subjects. So be clear with these concepts. And for yeah, there will be, as I mentioned, there will be last extra 10 marks separate section for the engineering math itself. I think it will be consist of linear algebra and calculus. For linear algebra, the syllabus is small. So basically, I would suggest to learn everything from linear algebra and get 1 mark PYQs are enough for that. Uh, yeah, and for calculus, basically, uh, I've divided the calculus into two parts. These topics are common for the gate. Well, yeah, these are the other topics which are extra, which are mentioned in the PGW website. Yeah, I would like to tell that firstly, try to cover these topics. It won't take much time to cover those topics if you haven't covered yet. And the questions will be decent enough. You can easily solve them whenever the questions comes from this topic. Gate level knowledge is enough for those. And for these topics, if you have time, then only go for these topics, or else these topics like many of means most of the people skip these topics, even the toppers who have qualified for the PGEE. Yeah, many of them skip these topics. So utilize your time properly. I would like to suggest that firstly try to cover these topics and all other syllabus. If you have time, then you can go with these topics. Yeah. Yeah, I've mentioned the same thing. Like uh, for all those topics mentioned above, I have listed them so that these are important topics, and not like that these are only the topics. If you have already learned a particular subject for gate, so I would recommend instead of just focusing on that particular topics, try to revise the whole subject. If you haven't touched it yet, then go with these topics mentioned above first. Then you can go with the other topics by observing the tests. Yeah. uh, I think we can take your doubts now. uh, I think you guys can unmute yourself and ask me the questions or doubts you have. You can post it in a chat.
So please feel free to unmute yourself, and then you can ask your doubts in the as in voice form. So you can unmute and then you can ask your doubt. Okay, it will be better interaction, I think.
हेलो।
Hello.
हेलो भैया। भैया मेरा नाम आदर्श है। मेरा एक डाउट था कि मैं जब मॉक टेस्ट में दे रहा था तब मैं बहुत अच्छे से पेपर अटेम्प्ट कर पा रहा था, यानी कम टाइम में। मुझे टाइम रिलेटेड कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आई थी, भले कॉन्सेप्ट रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम आती थी लेकिन टाइम रिलेटेड नहीं आती थी। लेकिन जब मैं असली गेट एग्जाम में गया वहाँ पे मुझे टाइम बहुत कम पड़ गया अपने आप में। तो इस चीज़ को दोबारा ना हो तो ये मैं कैसे इंप्रूव कर सकता हूँ, क्योंकि यहाँ पे नहीं होता मुझसे कभी ऐसा।
मतलब टेस्ट सीरीज में बन जाते हैं क्या क्वेश्चंस?
यस सर। हाँ हाँ जी सर। मैं मुझे टेस्ट सीरीज में बन जाते हैं, अगर नहीं भी बनते तो मैं छोड़ देता हूँ। ऐसे, लेकिन मेरा 45 मिनट्स पहले खत्म हो जाता है पेपर, ज्यादा से ज्यादा जितना भी मुझे आता है। एंड लेकिन जब मैं असली गेट एग्जाम देने गया था वहां पे हो ही नहीं पाया था, वहां पे बहुत ज्यादा टाइम लग गया मुझे।
I think you need more practice and don't try to leave those questions because even if you leave those questions during the sorry, during the test, try to absolve them again because ऐसा नहीं होगा कि मतलब 45 मिनट्स पहले तो ठीक है मतलब but the level of difficulty in the gate might be a bit tougher, so that might be the case that you means required more time to solve the questions. So yeah, during the test series, I think that the difficulty of a PGEE and the test series of a Go classes is same. So try to manage your time for the with the PGEE test series of a Go classes itself. It will be helpful.
थैंक यू भैया।
Hello. Hello, Suparshwa.
Uh, yeah, hello, Utkarsh.
Hi, my name is Utkarsh. I had given the IIIT Hyderabad exam last year as well, and I had come across this concept called sentinel nodes in one of the questions. But like I had never come across this in my whole preparation of GATE. Like I never came across this. So like, how do I cover all these uncommon topics and like uncommon like data structures and related stuff for IIIT
Uh,
Hyderabad?
Sentinel, I think even I am unaware about that topic. But see, basically the syllabus or the things that are common within the GATE and PGEE is about more than 90 to 95%, right?
Okay.
So even if you prepared for those topics, you are in a good position to crack the exam. Means not just crack the exam, but get the offer letter.
Mm-hmm.
So these extra questions or the extra topics won't affect that much.
Okay, got you. So like there, it's not
But
a common thing that extra data structures come in as questions, right? Or
yeah. It means there can be few, but like one or two questions. But
hmm.
really means everyone means most of the people for the most of the people it will be new and it won't affect really that. So don't worry about
Right.
those things. Just try to have confidence on the other subjects, so that
Okay.
if
So
any
that,
of the questions you encountered relate to other subject, you won't lose
mhm.
your marks in those things, right?
Okay. So majority stuff basically get done with. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, Bhaiya. I'm Chandana.
Hello. Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So my doubt is, I prepared like really well for GATE exam, and but I could not do just two subjects really well. Like DLD, I did not do well, and CN I have not done completely. So how do I strategize these 2 months to prepare them parallelly with the revision and aptitude? I'm weak in aptitude.
Uh, Firstly, CN is one of the means important subjects. So I think you need to prepare for CN and digital both. Firstly, the topics which I mentioned means I'll share the thing which showed earlier. Now you can firstly focus on the topics which I have mentioned in that under digital and CN. And along with that thing, after covering those topics, as I think you have 2 months time, right? So firstly, try to cover those topics, and after that, uh, while giving the test itself, if you encountered any other new topic or unseen topic, try to learn about that topic after the itself. So yeah, I would suggest to go with those topics first, then absolve after giving any of the test. And for the aptitude, I would suggest a lot of practice is required. That's the main thing. Because to gain confidence in aptitude is the important thing. Once you have confidence in the aptitude, you can easily clear even a hard question. So for aptitude, firstly, if you are new or unaware about a lot of topics, try to learn those topics first instead of directly going for solving the questions. After learning those topics, you can go with solving gate PYQs first, then later any of the Arun Sharma or Arisara Karwal book you prefer. Yeah.
Would you recommend any videos for the aptitude concept?
I think basically I personally preferred the Go classes aptitude videos itself. And yeah, it was short and precise.
Okay.
If you don't have a Go classes series, then I think you can refer to any other on the YouTube. Yeah, it works.
Okay. I'm able to solve like easy questions, but hard ones I'm not able to solve.
Means I think you need a bit of practice and try to means solve a bit moderate level of questions. It won't be that hard,
Okay.
but try to cover more concepts and a moderate level of questions so that you get familiar with those. It won't be direct
Okay.
questions.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Uh,
so
Hi, Bhaiya. Am I audible?
yeah, yeah.
Actually, in the technical section, my four subjects were remaining: discrete maths, DBMS, computer networks, and operating system. So, what should be the strategy I should follow? And in the aptitude section, from the last 5, 6 days, I've been solving RS Agarwal. So,
Mhm.
I'm taking like 2, 3 topics a day and solving questions in it. But I am not sure what to do with these four subjects. Like, uh, how do I approach them? Because four subjects
Um,
in 2 months.
what all you mentioned? OS, CNN,
OS, CN, DBMS, and full discrete maths.
OS, CNN, DBMS. DBMS won't take much time. Uh, Try to cover the those topics mentioned in the syllabus first, like functional dependencies and SQL. And for OS, you can easily cover OS. Uh, Firstly, I think you can instead of learning every topic, you can watch the summary lectures of the topics which I have listed down. And for CN, yeah, firstly go with the DBMS, then go with OS, and then CN, and then at last, if you have time, go with discrete maths. But make sure that you know the basic formulas and concept from PNC and, as I mentioned, probability both, so that it can be beneficial for you to solve the questions in aptitude too.
Okay. And for aptitude section, should I solve both like RS Agarwal and Arun Sharma or any one
No,
of
no,
them is it?
any one of yeah, anyone which you are comfortable with, you can solve.
And for quant section, all the topics given in the books are enough, right? You don't have to do anything outside it.
Yeah, yeah, enough.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Adi. Uh, what did I
Hello,
write?
hello, Bhaiya. Am
Oh,
I audible?
yes, yes, you are.
Okay, so this year I prepared for GATE DA and it didn't went well as I planned. So I am aiming for PGEE exam. And as I mentioned, I have prepared for GATE DA. So my GATE CSE syllabus has not done, and CSE syllabus is common in PGEE. So what should I do now?
Uh, yeah. Firstly, try to means I think a few of the subjects are common, right? Algorithm and those things.
Yes, DBMS algorithm I have done, and it's in good range. Like I have well practiced.
Yeah. The DBMS algorithm if you have done, then try to firstly do the important subjects like OS
Okay.
and C. C won't take much of your time. And after that, wait, try to cover C programming, operating system first. Then you can go with CN. Yeah, and the subjects which will be left, like I guess it will be digital logic mainly. Yeah, it will be digital logic. So firstly, try to cover these subjects first, like OS. CN and C programming. Then along with these subjects, try to also do some aptitude part. Then
Okay.
later you can go, if you have time, then you can go with digital logic. For the means the subjects which you don't really learn or means you haven't covered, you can just try to solve the gate a few gate PYQs and try to learn concepts from the questions itself. Yeah, it will be helpful.
O- Okay, okay. So in technical section of PGEE exam, what is the difficulty level for these subjects like OS, C programming?
It won't be that difficult like gate. It will be easier than gate, but yeah, you will be tested on your conceptual clarity. Means if you are clear with those concepts, then you can easily answer. And it's not like that every question will be like this, but there will be few, and other questions will be like straightforward, like you know the concept or formula, you can easily solve them. It won't be that difficult.
Okay, so if I practice those 1 marks PYQ question, then it will be like enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So I have to learn only C programming and OS, CN, and if I get time extra, then digital logic.
Yeah, and just I'm making sure that you have covered the algorithm, data structure, and DBMS, right?
Yes, yes, I have covered.
So the only subjects remaining are the digital logic and discrete. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I have to revise only DSA and then DBMS only with notes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Bhaiya.
Yes, Rohit Gupta. Rohit, are you there? Yes, Nishant Raj.
हेलो
Yeah, hello.
हेलो भैया एक्चुअली मैं अभी कुछ टाइम से अराउंड 4-5 डेज से अरुण शर्मा सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ। तो
Mm-hmm.
जैसे फर्स्ट मॉड्यूल उसका नंबर सिस्टम है, उसका मैंने सारे लेवल 1 के सारे क्वेश्चंस लगा लिए हैं। मुझे एक प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है कि जैसे मैं जो भी कॉन्सेप्ट्स भी था वो पहले अरुण शर्मा का में ही शॉर्ट ट्रिक्स वगैरह और सब कुछ दिया हुआ था, उसे पहले लर्न किया और फिर उसके बाद मैं क्वेश्चन लगाने के लिए सारा सारा सब कुछ समझ में भी आ गया था। बट क्वेश्चन लगाने के टाइम पे उस कॉन्सेप्ट को मैं यूटिलाइज नहीं कर पा रहा था। मतलब कि क्वेश्चंस में कैसे अप्रोच करना है। एट द एंड वही होता था कि जो मेरा बेसिक नॉलेज है उसी से मैं उस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कर पाता था, बजाय जैसे शॉर्ट ट्रिक्स वगैरह को यूटिलाइज करके।
हाँ, मतलब I also encountered the same thing. Means there are many or multiple tricks mentioned in those books, right? So
हाँ
it's
भैया।
not necessary that you must be knowing or applying each and every trick. Means अगर तुम्हारे से क्वेश्चन वो easily solve हो जाते हैं, then it's good. Means if not, then you need to learn those tricks. It's not like that. Means you need to learn each and every trick. Basically, Arun Sharma is preferred for solving the questions first. Yeah.
लाइक उसके अराउंड फिर भी 140 अराउंड लास्ट के 30 क्वेश्चंस थे, वो काफी ज्यादा मतलब ट्रिकी थे, तो उसमें फिर प्रॉब्लम्स आ रहे थे, बार बार मुझे कॉन्सेप्ट्स देखना पड़ रहा था।
हाँ, मतलब ठीक है ना, मतलब you are still in the learning phase, right? So try to practice more. It
और भैया जैसे क्वांट क्वांट तो अरुण शर्मा से हो जाएगा, अदर देन क्वांट क्या सब टॉपिक्स है जो कहीं और से मुझे करना पड़ेगा?
बाकी अभी क्या ही बचता है, रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन है, और बाकी ये मतलब डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन वाले टॉपिक्स आते हैं, बट आई थिंक इफ यू आर गुड इन द थिंग्स लाइक रेशियो एंड proportion and percentage, those things you can easily solve those questions using the data given in the graphs or pie charts, so that will work. Yeah, just reading comprehension for I think, and English related things like vocabulary. But I think firstly focus only on the reading comprehension and this quant. It will be enough, and get PYQs.
ओके भैया, थैंक यू सो मच।
Yes, Abhijit.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Like, sir, I have covered all the topics which are in the GATE syllabus, except the extra topics, and I will cover it in these 2 months. Like, I wanted to ask, like, how will I strategize my revision part? Like, will I focus more on the long revision or the short revision I have made, and how much time I have to give for aptitude and the technical part during these 2 months?
Yeah, means, as you have covered the GATE syllabus, so it won't take much time. Firstly, I would suggest to try to revise every subject, means everything you have learned from that subject. For I'm telling you about the technical part, so that
Yes.
later you can means parallelly learn the aptitude and also give the tests. So
Mm,
firstly, try to do the technical part, and later you can instead of revising each subject separately, you can just do analysis of technical part after giving test, that whether I need to again revise a particular subject or not. If you are able to solve all the comments related to questions about that particular subject in the test, then it's okay. There is no need to revise for technical part. And if you lack in particular concept, then again revisit that particular concept. So yeah, firstly you do the technical thing, technical revision. Then after that, try to do aptitude and parallelly give tests. It will be yeah, it will work.
okay, sir. Sir, like in aptitude, I'm able to do the questions like conceptually. Like, if I do it, it comes right. But do I have to learn the short tricks and all? Is it necessary?
Uh, Means those mentioned in book, right? Are you saying those mentioned in the standard reference books?
Uh, like I haven't learned that like in YouTube videos or anything. Do I have to do some extra efforts to learn those tricks?
No, means those in the videos. I think I would recommend you to learn those things, because those are the means mostly used, or it will be really helpful for the any of the question. But those mentioned in books, I think those are not required, because there are too much restrictions, those stuff.
Yes, sir.
Those in the videos or the lectures, I think you should learn those things. It will be helpful for the while solving the questions within the less minutes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Rohit.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello. By may I audible?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brother, first of all, congratulations for getting such a good rank in PGEE। भाई मेरा एक छोटा सा डाउट था कि मैंने इस बार गेट सीएस के लिए प्रिपेयर किया और मैं इस साल ड्रॉपर हूँ। मेरा 2025 में ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट हुआ और इस बार मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, मैंने जैसे गो क्लासेस की लाइव वगैरह भी देखी तो उसमें मेरे 55 to 60 के अराउंड मार्क्स बन रहे हैं। तो
Mm-hmm.
मैं भी पीजीडब्ल्यू के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहा हूँ। तो मेरे दिमाग में एक छोटा सा डाउट ये है कि जैसे मैं मानता हूँ कि मेरा एप्टीट्यूड थोड़ा वीक है, टेक्निकल हाँ मैं मानता हूँ कि टेक्निकल ठीक ठाक स्ट्रॉन्ग है, उसे मैं कर लूंगा। बट अभी मेरे दिमाग में डाउट रहता है कि मैं एप्टीट्यूड के लिए अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस करके देन शुड आई मूव टू द टेस्ट, और डायरेक्टली मैं टेस्ट पे मूव करूँ और फिर साथ साथ पैरेलली रिवर्स इंजीनियरिंग करके टॉपिक्स को लर्न करूँ।
मतलब सी टेक्निकल टेक्निकल के लिए अगर तुम्हें मतलब हो गया टेक्निकल, तो आई वुड सजेस्ट दैट फर्स्टली लर्न एप्टीट्यूड पार्ट सेपरेटली. Means there are many standard concepts and tricks that you need to learn. Firstly, learn those things. Then later, you can parallelly solve the tests as well as try to solve the questions from that topic. Yeah, it will work. But firstly, if you haven't learned any aptitude related thing, firstly try to learn or watch videos related to those things. Then go for the questions and test parallelly. Yeah.
ओके, थैंक यू।
Yeah. Yes, of course.
अगर सबका डाउट हो गया तो अगर ये आप इफ यू डोंट हैव एन इशू आंसरिंग दिस, लाइक हाउ इज द प्लेसमेंट सिनेरियो राइट नाउ, लाइक एट द कॉलेज?
See, uh, to be frank, it's not that means जितना जनरली होता है उतना
हम्म।
नहीं है, पर उतना भी खराब नहीं है। मतलब उसके भी वैलिड रीजन से, लाइक पीपीओ जो हेड थे उनके कुछ तो मेडिकल इश्यू आ गया, तो वो सो दैट पोजीशन इज स्टिल वैकेंट, दे आर रिक्रूटिंग फॉर दोस थिंग, बट there are other managerial changes, so I think it won't affect that much from the next year onwards, because they are taking steps to improve those things.
हम्म।
And see, these are means ये circumstances, मतलब कुछ पता अभी पहले से बता कर नहीं आते ना।
हम्म।
मतलब as of now they are working on improving, they are taking various steps, means which I can't tell you those things, but yeah, they're taking steps, and I think it will really help from the next year itself. uh, so yeah, don't focus on those things right as of now. Just focus on preparing for PGW, I would suggest.
Yes.
First, get those means get that offer letter for IIIT Hyderabad. Then, depending on the other options we have, you're open to choose any
Yes, yes.
any of them. Yeah,
Okay, thanks.
yeah. Yes, please.
Hi, so what is the marks versus rank proportion?
See, I think the highest was around 60 for means I'm talking about the last year, right? It was around
Hmm.
60 or 62 for AR1, and basically I scored around 55.25, 50, yeah, 55, and my rank was 35. So basically, it varies on the paper difficulty during that year. So yeah, I think the marks are around 50 plus, or not 50 plus, but 55 plus or 53 plus are good enough to ensure that you'll get CSE. But suppose if the paper difficulty level is a bit easy compared to those in previous years, the rank might the cutoff might increase. So yeah, it varies year to year, but try to generally score 55 plus, 53 plus.
And what about the last batch that passed out? What was the average that they got placed at? Was the ROI decent enough to
Yeah, yeah,
be?
yeah. Yes, yes. That I can surely say that it was decent enough. You can, I think, it has mentioned. They have mentioned it on the website. You can check it.
But mostly there are claims that it's inflated,
No,
and
no,
most colleges do that.
no. See, basically, the strength here is around 130, right? One
Hmm.
thirty, 120. Basically, around 70 to 75 of them will get a good placement. Means like 25 plus or 20 plus. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other doubts? Anyone?
Yes, भैया, I have one another doubt.
Yes, yes.
भैया एक्चुअली मैं डिफरेंट ब्रांच से हूँ, इलेक्ट्रिकल से हूँ, और अराउंड 1 साल से प्रिपेयर कर रहा हूँ। गेट का भी पेपर दिया हूँ, तो ओके ओके टाइप गया है अभी मेरा पेपर। बहुत बेटर नहीं जा पाया है, और लास्ट टाइम एक्चुअली मैं ढंग से रिवाइज वगैरह नहीं कर पाया था, टेस्ट सीरीज वगैरह नहीं लगा पाया था। और मुझे बस थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम क्या आ रहा है कि अ, चाहे वो सी प्रोग्रामिंग हो, सी प्रोग्रामिंग जो कि मैं मल्टीपल टाइम्स पढ़ चुका हूँ, गो क्लासेस से ही पढ़ा है। बट प्रॉब्लम ये आ रहा है कि जैसे कोड कोड वाला जो भी पार्ट होता है, चाहे वो प्रोग्रामिंग का हो, चाहे डाटा स्ट्रक्चर में हो, चाहे एल्गोरिदम में हो, वो मुझे समझ के मतलब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में उसमें प्रॉब्लम आता है। बाकी जैसे ट्रीज या फिर हीप्स वगैरह जो भी डाटा स्ट्रक्चर और अनदर मतलब क्वेश्चंस रहते हैं वो सॉल्व हो जाता है, बट कोड वाले पार्ट को मतलब डिकोड करने में या समझने में मुझे प्रॉब्लम आता है।
मतलब सी प्रोग्रामिंग का क्या?
हाँ, चाहे वो सी प्रोग्रामिंग का हो, जैसे लिंक लिस्ट का भी काफी सारे क्वेश्चंस पीवाईक्यूज में कोड से रिलेटेड रहते हैं, तो वो सब क्वेश्चंस मुझे समझने में प्रॉब्लम आता है।
मतलब आई वुड सजेस्ट, अगर मतलब क्वेश्चंस बना के भी समझ नहीं पा रहा तो आई वुड सजेस्ट इफ यू हैव टाइम, ट्राई टू मीन्स फिर से वो लर्न कर लो कंसेप्ट्स फ्रॉम जीरो, इट विल बी हेल्पफुल।
भैया मैंने अराउंड 2 बार मैंने सी प्रोग्रामिंग को पढ़ा है, बट जैसे मतलब कोड वाले सेक्शन को
मतलब
स्ट्रॉन्ग करने के
गेट गेट ओरिएंटेड पढ़ा या फिर एज अ सी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज पढ़ा है तुमने?
गेट ओरिएंटेड ही पढ़ा है। जो भी गेट गेट के ही कोचिंग मतलब स्पेशली सचिन सर से ही मैंने कम्प्लीटली 2 बार पढ़ा है। जो भी टॉपिक जैसे थियोरेटिकल क्वेश्चन जो भी रहते हैं या जो वैसे उस सब में प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं आता है, बस कोडिंग वाला
कोड
सेक्शन।
वाला?
हम्म।
हाँ मतलब तुम्हें थोड़ा सिंटैक्स इसमें इसमें दिक्कत होती है क्या जानने में?
सिंटैक्स भी सब
क्या
समझ में आता है, समझ में सब आ जाता है, बस उसका लॉजिक मैं खुद से डेवलप नहीं कर पाता हूँ।
सी मतलब टॉपिक्स तो स्टैंडर्ड है सी प्रोग्रामिंग के, जो जिनमें से क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं। सो आई वुड सजेस्ट टू अगेन revisit those concepts and try to learn those concepts from means past PYQs first, and yeah, try to solve more questions so that you get used to, मतलब familiar हो जाओ उस चीज से आप। मतलब इतना भी टफ नहीं है सी प्रोग्रामिंग, मतलब ठीक ठाक एफर्ट लगा दोगे तो हो जाएगा वो। सो अगर मतलब मतलब स्टैंडर्ड कंसेप्ट्स है जो जिनमें से पूछे जाते हैं, पहले वो रिविजिट कर लो, रिलर्न कर लो, हो जाए तो देन ट्राई टू सॉल्व मोर क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड टू सी प्रोग्राम।
ओके भैया। एक्चुअली जैसे वो तो ये 2 टाइप के क्वेश्चन रहते हैं जिसमें किसी में आउटपुट पूछ लेता है कोड का, या फिर मिसिंग कोड स्निपेट, ये जो 2 टाइप के टेम्पलेट होते हैं इसमें सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम।
मतलब वही ना, मतलब तुम्हें कैसे वर्क करता है और आउटपुट क्या आएगा वही। मतलब आई थिंक यू स्टिल मतलब तुम्हें कंसेप्ट्स की क्लैरिटी नहीं है अभी, मतलब क्या कैसे वर्क करता है। सो मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ फिर से कि फिर से ट्राई टू रिलर्न दोस कंसेप्ट्स, मतलब इट विल बी रियली हेल्पफुल फॉर यू।
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच।
भैया आपको एमएस के बारे में कुछ आइडिया है कि हम एम एमटेक और एमएस दोनों का फॉर्म तो नहीं भर सकते आई गेस?
हाँ।
मैंने
सॉरी।
तो अगर मैं एमएस में भी इंटरेस्टेड हूँ तो एमएस एमएस के लिए भी पीजीडब्ल्यू का टेक्निकल सेक्शन होगा या सिर्फ एप्टीट्यूड होगा?
थिंक मींस आई एम नॉट अवेयर ऑफ दैट वेदर मतलब एप्टीट्यूड होता है खाली या फिर टेक्निकल भी होता है। आई थिंक आई नीड टू मतलब वेबसाइट पे दिया होगा आई गेस ना।
ओके, नहीं
बट
वो डेट आने के बाद आई गेस देंगे वो।
हाँ, और इफ यू आर मोर इंटरेस्टेड इन एमएस देन आई थिंक यू कैन गो विथ एमएस।
Actually, I was a bit worried because not for the interview because they ask for resume and my resume is not that good. So I was like, if that's going to be a problem, it's better to give MTech. Later, can we convert from MTech to MS if it is
Yes,
possible?
yes, means one guy from us मतलब our seniors, he has converted from MTech to MS. Means you need to approach a particular faculty or like that things, means I want to do a research under you, I'm interested in these and that things, then you can convert, but yeah.
Okay, but what would you suggest?
See, uh, MS na. I would suggest means if you want to do a more research kind of things, then I would suggest go for MS. I think you are talking about the resume which they ask in the application form, right?
Yeah, एंड
I
आई
think
गेस ऑफलाइन इंटरव्यू के टाइम पे भी वो लेके जाने के लिए बोलते हैं.
हाँ वो है, पर इतना नहीं है कि तुमने कुछ बहुत पहले से कर रखा हो। अगर तुम्हें मतलब इंटरेस्ट है या मतलब उनके फील्ड मतलब द आई थिंक दे विल गिव यू द डोमेन्स व्हिच यू वुड लाइक टू अप्लाई, राइट? सो उस
या
हिसाब से
वो
अगर तुम्हें वो क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे उस रिलेटेड फील्ड में, अगर वो तुम्हें उसका बेसिक नॉलेज भी आता हो, बेसिक मतलब इतना भी बेसिक नहीं, बट ठीक ठाक स्टैंडर्ड थिंग्स यू नो, देन आई थिंक इट विल बी हेल्पफुल.
okay. So resume won't be a deciding factor, more
या
about the questions.
yeah, means still I think you can connect to any one of the guys from MS side, and I think you can talk with them once, then you can take decision, because I am also not aware what's the actual process for MS. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Soham Chakravarti. Uh, Soham, do you have any doubt? So,
एम आई ऑडिबल भैया?
yes, 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 yes.
हाँ भैया, बोल रहे थे कि मतलब मैंने एक साल प्रिपेयर किए थे गेट के लिए। तो गेट
Mhm.
2026 मैंने दिए थे। तो अभी पीजीडब्ल्यू के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहा हूँ। मतलब जो 3 ठो मॉक टेस्ट हुआ, अभी तक हुआ है, वो मैंने दे दिया। तो उतना
Mhm.
अच्छा रिजल्ट नहीं आ रहा है। मतलब उतना डिसेंट मार्क्स में नहीं स्कोर नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ भैया। तो मतलब सब्जेक्ट्स तो पूरा पूरा पढ़ लिए हैं। थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर हुआ है, मतलब पढ़ लिए पूरा, फिर भी नहीं हो रहा है। तो कहाँ से क्या करे, कुछ मतलब पता नहीं चल रहा है।
अगर पहले से कर रखा हो तो फिर मतलब अभी रिवीजन इज इम्पोर्टेंट। मतलब मैं सजेस्ट करूंगा कि ठीक से पहले एक रिवीजन कर लो। मतलब ऐसे नहीं कि हो गया सब्जेक्ट तो हो गया, मतलब फिर से प्रॉपरली रिवाइज कर लो एक बार सब्जेक्ट्स। मतलब इतना भी टाइम नहीं लगेगा क्योंकि तुमने पहले से पढ़ रखा है, राइट?
हाँ भैया।
सो मैं वुड सजेस्ट तो पहले थोरोली एक बार रिवीजन कर लो टेक्निकल सब्जेक्ट्स की, देन लेटर साइड बाय साइड यू कैन गो विथ एप्टियन टेस्ट.
ओके भैया।
भैया एमएस के सीट्स लिमिटेड रहता है क्या?
वो भी नहीं पता, पर आई गेस होते होंगे अच्छे खासे, क्योंकि आई थिंक होते हैं, बहुत होते हैं। लिमिटेड तो होते होंगे, बट है मतलब अदर कंपेयर टू अदर कॉलेजेस लाइक एमटेक आर इन अदर कॉलेजेस, देर आर मोर सीट्स इन ट्रिपल आई आई गेस.
ओके, एंड आप एक बार में एमटेक और या एमएस में ही अप्लाई कर सकते हो या फिर दोनों साइड बाय साइड अप्लाई कर सकते हैं?
मतलब आई एम नॉट श्योर, बट आई थिंक एक ही में अप्लाई कर सकते हो आप। मतलब ऐसे मैंने कहीं तो पढ़ा है कि आई थिंक यू कैन अप्लाई ओनली फॉर वन, ईदर एमएस और एमटेक.
ओके, एंड एक डाउट और था। लेट्स से अगर पीजी क्वालिफाई हो जाता है एमएस के लिए, देन इंटरव्यूज में अगर क्लियर नहीं होता है तो आप सीट लेके एमटेक में एडमिशन ले सकते हो क्या?
नहीं शायद, क्योंकि आप एक ही फॉर्म भर रहे हो ना.
हाँ, पर पीजी अगर क्वालिफाई हो गया तो वो लोग कंसिडर नहीं करते उसको?
नहीं, नहीं करते सर.
ओके।
भैया,
हाँ।
टेक्निकल में जो सब्जेक्ट्स है ना, तो उसमें से कौन सा टॉपिक ज़्यादा फोकस करे मतलब रिवीजन के लिए?
अरे मीन्स आई मतलब जो मैंने दिखाया था ना, आई शेयर दैट थिंग, यू कैन गो विद दोस टॉपिक्स फर्स्ट, देन रिवाइज द अदर टॉपिक्स ब्रीफली।
अच्छा अच्छा।
डीबीएमएस में स्पेसिफिकली मतलब सिलेबस में तो ट्रांजैक्शन मैनेजमेंट मतलब ट्रांजैक्शन मैनेजमेंट और कंकरेंसी और सीक वो सब है नहीं। क्या
हाँ
क्वेश्चंस तब भी एक्सपेक्टेड है क्या
हाँ
या
हाँ
तैयारी कर?
हाँ, मतलब रिवाइज कर लो उसका, मतलब थोड़ा, मतलब यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट 1 or 2 questions, नॉट मोर। आई थिंक लास्ट ईयर एक क्वेश्चन आया था। If you have done it for gate, then it won't take much time. Just revise it, and it will be beneficial for you. That even if any outsider question comes, you can easily.
इंडेक्सिंग पे भी आ जाता है क्या या फिर ट्रांजैक्शंस तक ही है?
इंडेक्शन का पता नहीं, पर एक ट्रांजैक्शन मैनेजमेंट का तो आया था यार लास्ट ईयर।
ओके।
अगर पहले से कर रखा हो तो एक बार रिवाइज कर ही लो ना, आई वुड
हम्म।
सजेस्ट दैट। हाँ।
एग्जाम के पैटर्न्स कोई फिक्स नहीं रहता ना, मतलब डिफिकल्टी लेवल अदर एज वेल एज क्वेश्चंस के सेट्स कुछ भी हो सकता है, या फिर कुछ रेगुलरिटी है जो कि नोटिस में आता है?
नहीं, क्योंकि ये दे डोंट, तो मतलब पब्लिकली वो अपने ये पास्ट क्वेश्चंस और पीवाईक्यूज वो भी पब्लिकली मतलब ये नहीं करते ना। सो इट्स नॉट फिक्स्ड, बट जनरली जो गेट का सिलेबस है वही सिलेबस रहता है, तो उससे जनरली डिफिकल्टी कम ही रहती है फॉर टेक्निकल सब्जेक्ट्स। सो जस्ट प्रिपेयर द सेम सब्जेक्ट्स यू हैव प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर गेट अगेन, एंड या।
एंड लाइक आर द क्वेश्चंस ट्विस्टेड, लाइक मतलब सेम कंसेप्ट होगा पर कंसेप्ट्स को एकदम घुमा फिरा के देते हैं, या फिर ऐसा है कि
नहीं नहीं,
कंसेप्ट्स है वही
इतना
स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चंस रहेंगे जनरली वैसा?
जनरली स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चंस रहते हैं, इतना भी डिफिकल्ट नहीं रहता। अगर तुम्हें
अच्छा।
मतलब कंसेप्ट का क्लैरिटी है ठीक ठाक, तो तुम डायरेक्टली आंसर भी कर सकते हो उस चीज को। इतना घुमा फिरा के इतना बड़ा क्वेश्चंस नहीं होते, मतलब एक दो हो सकते हैं, पर जनरली क्वेश्चंस आर स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस फॉर टेक्निकल सेक्शन।
ओके।
यस, शीशा।
भैया खाली एप्टीट्यूड में क्वांटी फोकस करना है, नहीं तो लॉजिकल रीजनिंग, स्पेशल एप्टीट्यूड वो सब भी करना है?
वेट आई जस्ट चेक सिलेबस। नहीं, वो भी फोकस कर लो, क्योंकि उनने लिखा है मतलब generally try to cover different types of topics for aptitude. Don't get restricted to any one topic, right? मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि तुम सब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लो उस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक के अंदर। ट्राई टू सॉल्व मल्टीपल क्वेश्चंस ऑफ डिफरेंट टाइप्स अंडर पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक, एंड ट्राई टू कवर मोर टॉपिक्स।
और अगर ये टेस्ट सीरीज में कितना टारगेट करना पड़ेगा भैया?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं टारगेट, मतलब इफ योर मतलब आपने जो लर्न किया है ना कॉन्सेप्ट्स, अगर वो आप मतलब अगर उस रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आ गए, इफ यू आर एबल टू सॉल्व, देन यू आर गोइंग इन गुड डायरेक्शन, राइट?
लाइक ऐसा कुछ 70 मार्क्स 80 मार्क्स ऐसा कुछ रेंज में रखना पड़ेगा उसके लिए?
नहीं, मतलब अगर तुम्हारा सब प्रिपरेशन हो गया है, एंड इफ यू हैव कवर्ड एवरी एवरी सब्जेक्ट एंड एवरी एप्टीट्यूड टॉपिक, देन आई थिंक 70 प्लस या फिर 65 प्लस इज अ गुड स्कोर।
ओके, थैंक यू भैया।
मैंने डिस्क्रीट का कुछ खास मेंशन नहीं सुना। डिस्क्रीट के सब्जेक्ट्स क्या इतने मतलब उतने खतरनाक नहीं आते क्या, या फिर बस ऐसे ही
नहीं,
कुछ?
हाँ मतलब आ जाते हैं क्वेश्चंस ठीक ठाक, पर इतने गेट लेवल कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं होते। अगर तुम्हें स्टैंडर्ड टर्मिनोलॉजीज और फॉर्मूलेज किए हो तो यू कैन इजीली सॉल्व देम। जस्ट गेट के 1 मार्क लेवल क्वेश्चंस।
ओके। इज इट ऑलवेज द केस कि गेट के 1 मार्क लेवल तक ही आएगा वो लोग?
नहीं, नहीं, मैंने वही बताया ना कि मतलब इधर स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड नहीं होगा क्वेश्चंस। दे मतलब लॉजिकली टेस्ट करते हैं तुम्हें वो लोग जनरली। मतलब 1 मार्क के क्वेश्चन जनरली गेट में मतलब थोड़ा फॉर्मूला लगा लिया, थोड़ी कंसेप्ट पता है तो हो जाते हैं। कुछ कुछ क्वेश्चन इससे पीजीडब्ल्यू में वैसे होते हैं, या फिर कुछ कुछ दे कैन टेस्ट यू लॉजिकली।
अंडरस्टूड।
या sir, I think we are done. There are no more doubts.
Just one last question. The exam I think would be conducted on May 2nd only. What do you have any update on that?
No, but most probably जब यूजी डबल की एग्जाम होती है तभी पीजी डबल की होती है शायद।
लेकिन उसी दिन आई गेस सीएमआई की भी है, तो आई गेस वी हैव टू चूज वन ऑफ देम, राइट?
Probably. So I talked to the, like, there are numbers ना जहाँ पे PG registration में I called them up and they said कि May 2nd को होगा and they won't change the date. But I wanted to get a second confirmation. It's coming from the PGEE administration from
हाँ,
IIIT.
then definitely उसका सेकंड को ही होगा। but जब यूजी डबल होती है मोस्टली तभी होता है, उसी दिन होता है। जनरली कंडक्ट ऑन द सेम डे।
Okay.
तो
हाँ
अगर
तो
किसी
CM
और का क्लैश हो रहा होगा तो वी हैव टू चूज वन, बेसिकली वो चेंज नहीं करेंगे।
हाँ
क्योंकि आई वाज इंटरेस्टेड इन गिविंग सीएमआई एग्जाम टू फॉर देयर एमएससी प्रोग्राम, बट आई गेस वो क्लैश होगा।
हाँ,
maybe
I think
timings they might.
नहीं, अरे दोनों का दोपहर को ही है।
Okay.
so. Yes, any more doubts?
नो थैंक यू भैया।
Yes.
Yeah, if anyone has any other doubt, then just let us know.
I'll share it in the group. Saurav. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Suparshwa already shared one document where he mentioned like for every subject what are the topics which are could be highly important or could be having the more weightage. So that same document he as he suggested, like he will be sharing in the Telegram group also. Okay. So let me take some doubt from the chat. So Arsh is asking that I have prepared for Gate DA, and so now operating system CN, DM, and DL are remaining. So in which sequence I should be preparing, and from where to start attempting the, and when to start attempting the mock test. So see, you have like I can say 4 5 subjects which are related to computer science. Okay, you have not studied them yet for your gate preparation because you have prepared for Gate DA. Now, I think the similar doubt was being asked in the session also. So, as Supersova also suggested, you can start with C programming. And I feel like C programming and operating system are a bit closer to each other. So, once you start C programming, then after that, you can start operating systems. I don't think both combined. See, depend. This time you really have to be more serious. Like I've seen the aspirants. I've seen many people who were really very serious this time, and then like I can say compared to their gate preparation, they have given even better than better. I can say this time. Okay, 2 3 months was even in terms of the preparation, in terms of the hard work, it was even better, or it was even rigorous than their gate preparation. So they have prepared even more for PGW and other examinations than they have prepared for gate. So definitely you have to put lot of the efforts. Okay, and considering that you are doing your best, you can do C programming and operating systems in the next 1 month, I think. Like C programming should not be taking more than 12 to 13 days, and because you don't have to study in so much depth, right? So 12 to 13 days is enough for C programming, and then you can start with operating systems. Yeah, operating system might take little bit more time compared to C programming, but combinedly both you can manage to finish in one month, right? And then after that, after C programming operating system, there will be computer networks, and DM and DL are remaining. So based on your preference, like whichever subject you feel is and I think all these three might be having the equal kind of weightage, like super super can tell me more, but considering that all these remaining subjects like C and DM and digital logic having the equal weightage, so it will be your preference, like which subject you are choosing first, right? I mean, whichever is easy for you, you can choose that first. Okay. So Saurabh Sahu is asking, from where to cover the puzzles? There were a lot of puzzles last time. They were bit time consuming. Any source of practice those puzzles? Okay, so Super Super, can you please answer this question?
सर ऐसा कुछ पजल्स के लिए स्पेसिफिक कवर करना ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
Okay.
If you are good enough in basic aptitude topics, you can easily solve them.
Okay. So basically, you don't need any special preparation,
Specific.
like because there are no special source also. So you just practice a lot for the aptitude, and automatically that analytical skills will be developed to you, and you should be able to solve puzzles like questions also. Others is asking that how much time should I devote daily on the daily basis. See, so basically, there's like in gate preparation also these doubts comes quite often, and there is no fixed answer to that. The answer is that as much as time you can spend, right? So like if let's suppose if we say 4 to 5 hours, and if you have let's suppose 6 to 7 hours, then obviously you will be spending 6 to 7 hours. So you should be doing your best as much time as you can. Like there is no fixed number, obviously. Like it's not like upper limit or lower limit. So if you don't have time, let's suppose for some reason on some particular day you don't have time, then obviously by saying us you won't be able to spend more time, right? So on an average, like there is no fixed numbers, I would say. Okay, for any examination, it's not like either it is gate or it is PGWE. It's not fixed number. It is always like doing our best. So you doing your best, and do not think about whether you are preparing more or you are preparing less. Automatically things will be taken care if you are doing your best preparation. Okay, so there is one doubt, sir, is there interview for MTech also, just like or only for MS, for after the PGW examination? So I think there is no interview, right, Super Shubham?
No, no. Interview is only
Yes,
for MS. There is no interview
yes, yes.
for MTech.
Right, so there is no interview for MTech, that is only for MS. There is one doubt, like should we refresh a bit on coding, what kind of interface they have for the coding questions? Yeah,
I think
so
they used to have coding questions 2 or 3 years back. Now they don't have a coding questions. So if you want to refresh, you can refresh with few easy or few medium level questions. But I think it's not recommended as they don't ask.
right. So focus more on aptitude and technical part, because you cannot do lot of the things because time is very limited. And if you are just taking a bet that by chance they ask a coding question and then you should be able to do it, then actually we should be seeing the previous pattern in past 2 3 years, from past 2 3 years, since they are not asking the coding question, they should not be asking, because in the syllabus also they have not mentioned it. So don't worry about it. Your focus should be more on the aptitude and the technical section, I guess. Okay. So this answers, I think, most of the doubt. If there is any other doubt, you just feel free to ask in the Telegram group, and there are other mentors also. We will be replying to all of your doubts. And at the end, I would just say that do not keep on thinking, okay, what has happened, and do not take it as like impossible challenge. Like do not think that okay, it won't be possible, or since there is too much competition for PGEE, or there is the things like that. Like do not let negative things or some excuses, like it might not be excuse that you are intentionally doing, but it is something that your mind might be playing with you. So do not let your mind play with you, and just focus on PGW, and there are other examinations also. See, I have seen many students, many aspirants who have prepared even more compared to GATE in this remaining 2 to 3 months. So just like them, you can also prepare your best. Okay, you might not have prepared. I'm not saying you have not prepared, but in some case, let's suppose for some students, you might not have prepared well for GATE, but this is your kind of second time opportunity where you can definitely work hard and you can crack one of the examination. Now, someone was asking about the placement scenario about the IIIT Hyderabad. See, one thing, let me just tell you that for any of these prestigious institutes, right, whether it is IIIT Hyderabad or any top IIT like IIT Bombay, IISc, or IIT Delhi, or any other premium college, for those colleges, I would say that that placement stats, okay, like you might not agree with me at this point in time, because you might not be having that experience of on campus placements, and after that industry experience and other things, but I have seen a lot, okay, and based on my experience, let me tell you that for those prestigious institutes, that placement, on campus placement stats do not really matter much. Let me tell you one thing, that the thing that matters is that what you study in those 2 years. Okay, if you're, see, in those colleges, automatically you are bound to study. You cannot skip studying. You cannot be lethargic, or you cannot be lazy, okay, and you cannot just pass the semester without studying. That is for sure. So you have to be rigorous in your academic if you are in one of this top college, whether it is top IIT. IIIT Hyderabad is also competing with the top IITs. So just focus, just see one thing, that their academic is too good. If their academic is too good, then automatically the placement will happen. But the thing here is that there might not be, sometimes there might not be the on campus placements. See, on campus placements are basically depending on many factors. Sometimes the companies might not be at that, whenever the placements are open, okay, at that point in time, companies might not be having the vacancies. Sometimes sometimes this is the case. Sometimes the case is that maybe the placement sale, or maybe due to some other factor, the companies are not coming to the college, maybe because of the lack of communication and other things. But these are the, I can say, these are the side factors, or these are the factors which does not matter in the long run. Because if your academic is strong, that is automatically there. Because if you are from the top college, then you cannot skip having the better academic, right? So if you are so strong in the academic, then automatically you will get top package, if not immediately. So it might be the case that you might not be getting the desired package on campus, but after 1 2 years, since you already have so much of knowledge, you already have that tag of IIIT Hyderabad or any other top college, then you will be automatically getting the desired package, if you have that will to get that desired package. For example, let me tell you, uh, when I first entered into the IISc, okay, then one of our professor, his he was chair at that time, I think, and he is also very popular for machine learning. So his name is Chiranjeev Bhattacharya. We call him Chiru sir. So Chiru sir had the first orientation class at IISc, and he told one thing, which was not we were not able to digest that. So he told one thing, and he was saying that placements are byproduct. Okay, placements are like, I mean, side product, and it is not the main focus for ISC. I was really disappointed. I was thinking कि यार मैं तो मतलब ISC में प्लेसमेंट के लिए आया हूँ, एंड दे आर जस्ट सेइंग दैट प्लेसमेंट्स आर बाय प्रोडक्ट. मतलब फिर फायदा क्या क्या हुआ ISC आने का और इतना पढ़ने का, जब बाय प्रोडक्ट है. मतलब मैं तो, मेरे लिए तो मेन प्रोडक्ट है, राइट? मैं तो उसके लिए आया हूँ. लेकिन आफ्टर 1 ईयर एंड 1.5 ईयर्स, आई कैन डेफिनेटली से कि आपको ये समझ में आ जाता है कि यार इतना पढ़ने के बाद ना, प्लेसमेंट अगर ऑन कैंपस नहीं हुआ तो लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ तो कर ही लेंगे, एंड कुछ ना कुछ नहीं, बहुत कुछ कर लेंगे. तो वो फिर बाद में समझ में आता है कि यार सच में वो बाई प्रोडक्ट होता है. वो तो ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाएगा. प्लेसमेंट कैसे आएगा? जब आप पढ़ोगे, राइट? जब आपका इतना रिग्रेस एकेडमिक हो जाएगा, तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपका अच्छा प्लेसमेंट होना है ना. लेकिन समटाइम्स इट हैपेंस कि ऑन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट हो सकता है कि आपका इतना अच्छा नहीं हो. लेकिन लॉन्ग रन में, आपका लॉन्ग रन भी ऐसा नहीं है कि 10 साल वेट करना है, लॉन्ग रन मीन्स 1 and 2 years एट मोस्ट, ओके। लॉन्ग रन में और इन नेक्स्ट 1-2 years आफ्टर हैविंग द ग्रेजुएशन और द पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन फ्रॉम दीज कॉलेजेस, you will automatically get very very good package, reason being that you have already studied so rigorous in those 2 years, and also you have the habit of studying, I can say, higher level stuffs. So you do not get afraid from reading any standard book, you do not get afraid from reading the research paper, or you do not get afraid of reading some articles which are little bit mathematical oriented, or you do not get afraid of doing lead code questions. So basically, uh, you are already grinned so much that after 2 years you are capable enough to get very very good package. But in on campus, sometimes it happens that we are so much busy in the classes, we are so much busy in the academic, you do not get enough time to prepare for the placements. So Suparshwa, can you tell me that that do you people get enough time to, apart from the academics, do you people get enough time, like really dedicated time कि यार अब तो
नो,
हाँ 4-5 महीने प्लेसमेंट की तैयारी करते हैं, क्या ऐसा हुआ है कभी?
नहीं नहीं, कभी नहीं हुआ।
पॉसिबल ही नहीं है, राइट?
नहीं, टाइम निकालना पड़ता है कुछ ना कुछ, हार्डली 1 or 2 hours डेली, वरना एकेडमिक्स असाइनमेंट्स कुछ ना कुछ होता ही रहता है।
राइट राइट। सो बेसिकली ऑन कैंपस में आपको ये पॉसिबल ही नहीं है कि आप एक डेडिकेटेड प्रिपरेशन कर पाओ प्लेसमेंट की। अब आप सोचो कि वो तो बाई प्रोडक्ट होगा ही ना, जब आप उस अगर मेन प्रोडक्ट वही होता तो फिर कॉलेज बोल देता ना कि ठीक है आप 4-5 महीने आराम से चिल करो और प्लेसमेंट की तैयारी करो। कॉलेज क्यों नहीं बोल रहे हैं? क्या उनको 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 प्लेसमेंट नहीं करवाने? ऑब्वियसली उनको भी अपना स्टेट्स मेंटेन करके चलना है, राइट? कॉलेज इसलिए नहीं बोल रहा क्योंकि उन्हें पता है कि जो हम पढ़ाएंगे ना उसी से प्लेसमेंट होगा। ये टाइम 2 साल पढ़ने का है, और अगर आपने ये 2 साल पढ़ लिया, हो सकता है ऑन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट आपका डिजायर्ड नहीं लगे, क्योंकि ऑन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट के लिए यू माइट नॉट बी हैविंग दैट मच इवन टाइम टू प्रिपेयर फॉर द प्लेसमेंट। तो वो थोड़ा हरी बरी में होता है ऑन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट, ऑलवेज दैट इज द केस। हम ऑन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट्स को इतना ज्यादा ग्लोरीफाई करते हैं, और उसके बाद सी आप किसी भी स्टूडेंट को ले लो जो टॉप कॉलेज से है, हो सकता है उसको ऑन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट इतना अच्छा नहीं लगा हो, लेकिन अगर उसने उसके बाद सोचा है कि मुझे यार अच्छा ही प्लेसमेंट लेना है, तो वो 1-2 साल के अंदर डेफिनेटली बहुत अच्छा प्लेसमेंट करेक्ट कर लिया है उसने। आई कैन टेक माई ओन एग्जाम्पल। मैं जब आईएससी में था, ऑब्वियसली आई वाज आल्सो नॉट गेटिंग टाइम टू स्टडी फॉर द प्लेसमेंट, एंड आई विल बी ऑनेस्ट विथ यू, आई वाज रियली अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट कि यार मतलब मैं मेरा प्लेसमेंट इतना अच्छा होगा कि नहीं होगा, कैसे होगा। तो मुझे वन ऑफ द वेरी फर्स्ट कंपनी दैट केम टू आईएससी, इट वाज सैमसंग, एंड फॉर्चुनेटली मेरा उसमें हो गया। ओके, इट वाज वन ऑफ द वेरी फर्स्ट कंपनी, मतलब टॉप की 3-4 कंपनीज में, मतलब आईएससी में ऐसा नहीं था कि हाईएस्ट पैकेज वाली पहले आएगी फिर ऐसा, मतलब उस टाइम पे ऐसा नहीं था, अभी मुझे नहीं पता। तो सैमसंग वाज वन ऑफ द वेरी फर्स्ट कंपनी एंड आई गॉट प्लेस्ड इन सैमसंग, एंड मतलब बेसिकली ऐसा था, मेरे पास चॉइस थी कि आई कुड हैव डिनाइड कि मुझे सैमसंग नहीं लेनी बिकॉज दे वर नॉट ऑफरिंग मतलब दैट गुड पैकेज। तो मैंने तो मतलब बहुत सारे मेरे बैचमेट्स और बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स ने मतलब सैमसंग का ऑफर नहीं लेना चाहते थे वो, लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगा कि यार जो मिल रहा है ना वो ले लो, ठीक है। बिकॉज बाद में मैं अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट था, आई विल बी ऑनेस्ट विथ यू, मुझे नहीं पता कि बाद में मेरा होगा कि नहीं होगा। आई विल बी वन थिंग वाज फॉर श्योर कि मैं इतना एकेडमिकली वीक नहीं था, ना ही मुझे ऐसा था कि मेरा प्ले मतलब अगर मैं सच में ही मतलब थोड़ा अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं होता, तो अगर सैमसंग में डिनाई करता तो मेरा प्लेसमेंट हो जाता। लेकिन मुझे ऐसा था कि भाई मुझे उस प्रोसेस से नहीं जाना, वो जो प्रोसेस है ना 1-2 महीने का, रोज इंटरव्यू में अपियर होना, रोज वो सब करना, मुझे नहीं करना, मुझे प्लेसमेंट लेके निकलना है। आई आई गॉट सैमसंग, एंड आफ्टर दैट मैंने सोचा कि यार मुझे अगर सैमसंग नहीं लेना, दैट इज माई चॉइस। फिर मैंने ऑफ कैंपस प्लेसमेंट की तैयारी की विद इन द कैंपस ओनली, एंड विच वॉज फ्रॉम वेरी लाइट माइंड, क्योंकि मेरे पास एक डेडलाइन नहीं है, मेरे पास एक प्रेशर नहीं है कि मुझे मतलब कल इंटरव्यू है या फिर कल मैं अपने अपने अकॉर्डिंग इंटरव्यू शेड्यूल कर सकता हूँ कि यार नाउ आई एम प्रिपेयर्ड एनफ, नाउ आई कैन अप्लाई, नाउ आई कैन स्टार्ट अप्लाइंग फॉर द इंटरव्यू, राइट? Then I got Xerox Lab was one of the company, the which was the first company where I have worked. And then after Xerox Labs also, I thought कि यार नहीं मुझे मतलब I should be doing something better. So I should be start preparing for some better companies like Amazon, Google or any other companies like Flipkart, Microsoft and so on. तो मुझे लगा कि यार थोड़ा पैकेज भी अच्छा करना है, थोड़ी प्रोफाइल भी अच्छी करनी है. Then I just like I joined Xerox Lab, एंड आफ्टर दैट ऐसा नहीं होता है कि तुम्हारा मोटिवेशन इतना हाई होता है कि मतलब जीरोक्स लैब्स ज्वाइन करने के बाद या कोई भी कंपनी फर्स्ट कंपनी ज्वाइन करने के बाद आप दूसरे दिन से मतलब कंपनी स्विच का प्रिपरेशन करते हो. Obviously it was my first company. I was getting enough money, मतलब obviously मतलब पैकेज तो ठीक ठाक ही था, 17-18 लाख था पहली कंपनी में. एंड तो 1-1.25 लाख रुपए मतलब आई वॉज गेटिंग एट दैट टाइम. तो ऐसा मतलब ऐसा होता है ना कि 4-5 महीने तो तुम्हें एंजॉय करना होता है कि यार पहली पहली सैलरी आ रही है, तो अभी तो मतलब मेरे साथ तो यही था. सो आई जस्ट एंजॉयड 4-5 months एंड देन आफ्टर दैट आई थॉट कि यार अब मैं नाउ इट्स अ टाइम टू गेट सीरियस एंड आई शुड बी स्टार्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट गेटिंग अ बेटर कंपनी, better package and so on. Then I started preparing, and then I fortunately I have cracked many of the companies, and I have offer letters for many of the companies, like including Amazon and 247.ai, Yodlee, and there were many companies. And I also cracked the companies like Flipkart, LinkedIn, Walmart. Yeah, Walmart का offer letter भी है. एंड आई ऑल्सो करेक्ट दीज कंपनीज ऑल्सो. माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का मैंने एक राउंड दिया था, दूसरा राउंड मैंने नहीं दिया खुद से, क्योंकि आई गॉट सेलेक्टेड इन Amazon. द ओवरऑल पॉइंट दैट आई एम ट्राइंग टू कन्वे इज दैट कि आप प्लेसमेंट पे इतना फोकस मत करो किसी भी ये टॉप कॉलेज का, क्योंकि अगर आप इस टॉप कॉलेज में हो तो आपको इतना ज्यादा एकेडमिकली आ जाएगा कि आप उस नॉलेज से ऑन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट शायद आपका हरी भरी में हो जाए, लेकिन आपका 1 साल के अंदर कुछ ना कुछ बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा हो जाएगा, क्योंकि आपके पास ऑलरेडी वो नॉलेज है. तो प्लेसमेंट्स, ऑन कैंपस प्लेसमेंट्स को इतना ग्लोरीफाई मत करो. आप वो कॉलेज देखो कि इस कॉलेज से आपको क्या मिलने वाला है. कॉलेज से जस्ट प्लेसमेंट नहीं मिलता, कॉलेज से बहुत सारी चीजें मिलती हैं. प्लेसमेंट इज जस्ट लिटरली साइड प्रोडक्ट, जो आपको हो सकता है कि अभी समझ में नहीं आ रहा हो सकता है कॉलेज में जाने के बाद भी समझ में नहीं आए, लेकिन इतना फोर श्योर है कि कॉलेज से निकलने के बाद आपको वो चीज समझ में आएगी कि यार वो 2 साल पढ़ा था वही तो काम आ रहा है आज. सो दैट्स द थिंग दैट आई जस्ट वांटेड टू कन्वे. And yeah, that's all. So I hope that this session was really helpful for all the aspirants. And thank you, Suparshwa, for joining and for guiding all the aspirants, and answering all the doubts for all the doubts so patience with so much patience and so much calmness. So thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, and all the best everyone. Just अच्छे से prepare करो यार. And this is you can take as second opportunity, or just feel like यार you should be having only one single minded brutal aim कि मुझे 2 महीने में कुछ ना कुछ क्रैक करना है. You might be thinking कि यार मुझे हो सकता है, some of you might be thinking कि यार मतलब मुझे नहीं लेना, मतलब सी मे बी देर आर फ्यू एक्सपीरियंस माइट बी थिंकिंग यार मुझे ट्रिपल आईटी हैदराबाद नहीं लेना, मुझे तो आईआईटी बॉम्बे ही लेना है, या फिर मुझे यही करना है, मुझे गेट में फर्स्ट रैंक ही लानी है, मुझे ये नहीं करना. लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग. आपको नहीं लेना वो आप प्रूव करो, ठीक है. विच मीन्स कि मुझे मुझे अब तक याद है, आई वॉज इन वन ऑफ द कोचिंग, आई वेंट टू कोटा फॉर माई IIT जेई प्रिपरेशन. तो रेजुनेंस से मैंने कोचिंग किया था उस टाइम पे. एंड आई वॉज अ ड्रॉपर, मैं 12th के बाद मैं गया था. तो देर वॉज वन सेशन दैट रेजुनेंस हैड, एंड ही वॉज द आई थिंक ऑनर ऑफ रेजुनेंस, एंड ही वॉज हैविंग वन सेशन, एंड ही केम टू अवर क्लास एक्चुअली. एंड ही आस्क्ड अस वन थिंग कि कौन कौन, सिंस वी वर फ्रॉम राजस्थान, सो मतलब वो कोटा में इंस्टीट्यूट है, तो ही वाज आस्किंग कि यार कौन कौन MNIT, जो NIT जयपुर है, मालवीय नगर शायद उनका नाम है, लाइक MNIT जो NIT जयपुर है, कौन कौन NIT जयपुर जो MNIT है उसमें कंप्यूटर साइंस ब्रांच नहीं लेना चाहता और IIT में ही जाना चाहता है, मतलब वो नहीं लेना चाहता, वो नहीं लेगा. ठीक है, कौन कौन MNIT जयपुर में कंप्यूटर साइंस ब्रांच नहीं लेगा, ऐसा उन्होंने पूछा था. ऑब्वियसली वी वर IIT जेई एस्पिरेंट्स, तो एवरीवन हैज रेज देयर हैंड कि हमें MNIT जयपुर में कंप्यूटर साइंस ब्रांच नहीं लेनी. देन ही सेड वन थिंग कि नहीं लेनी ना, तो पहले उसमें सिलेक्शन लेके तब छोड़ के दिखाना, तब होता है नहीं लेना. ठीक है, बोलने से नहीं होता कि नहीं लेना. मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, मैंने कहा कि सिलेक्शन क्यों लेना है फिर, है ना, मतलब अगर नहीं लेनी तो फिर सिलेक्शन क्यों लेना है मुझे, बिकॉज आई वाज लाइक किड, लिटरली आई वाज किड एट दैट टाइम. तो मुझे लगा कि यार फिर मतलब नहीं लेना तो सिलेक्शन क्यों लेना है. फिर मुझे बाद में समझ में आया कि वो मिली नहीं ना. दैट्स द थिंग, राइट. मतलब नहीं लेनी मेरी चॉइस से थोड़ी होता है नहीं लेनी. अगर मुझे सच में नहीं लेनी तो मैं एक बार सिलेक्शन लेके तब नहीं लेना, वो दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग. अगर आपको ट्रिपल आईटी हैदराबाद सिमिलरली नहीं लेना है, कोई भी अपॉर्चुनिटी नेक्स्ट 2 मंथ्स में जो आपको मिल रही है नहीं लेनी, एक बार आप उस अपॉर्चुनिटी को ग्रैब करके तब छोड़ना, तब होता है नहीं लेना, राइट? और तब आप छोड़ोगे ना, तब एक रियल में कॉन्फिडेंस आता है कि यार हाँ मैंने अचीव किया, और नाउ आई एम ऑन माई ओन वर्ड्स कि मुझे नहीं लेना, मुझे अच्छा ही करना है, या फिर मुझे मेरा ये पर्टिकुलर एम, अच्छा बुरा कुछ नहीं होता, सबका अपना अपना एम होता है। मुझे मेरा ये एम है, मुझे फर्स्ट रैंक ही लानी है, या फिर मुझे अंडर 10 ही लाना है गेट में, मेरा यही एम है, दैट इज फाइन। बट उससे पहले अगर आप ये बोल रहे हो कि मुझे वैसे ही नहीं लेनी, तो वो एक दोनों डिफरेंट स्टोरी होती है। अगर आपको नहीं लेना तो आप सिलेक्शन लो, ऑब्वियसली वो गेट की प्रिपरेशन में हेल्प करेगा। फिर उसको आप नहीं लोगे, देन योर कॉन्फिडेंस विल बी ऑन द पीक। ओके, so that's all I wanted to convey. So thank you everyone for joining, and I really wish that most of you get triple IT Hyderabad. uh, and we will be having more mentorship session where you can join, and these will be like kind of, I can say, mentorship plus motivational session, and we will try to help you as much as possible. Okay, so thank you everyone. I think most of the doubts were solved, and if you have any other doubt, then you can ask in the Telegram group, and then we will be actively replying. Thank you everyone. Thank you Suparshwa for joining. Thank you.